สบายดีทุกคนอันนะกับหลองเจ้าฟ้าสายบุญสำเร็จราชการแผ่นดินพร้อมด้วยพระทานอันนะพระทานองค์ลำสั้นคมขาวและพัสยาเรียนพระทานท่านผู้มีเกียรติเพื่อนร่วมสร้างมิตรสหายพ่อแม่พี่น้องท่านสุภาพบุรุษท่านสุภาพสตรีที่ฮักแพงและนับถือทั้งหลายข้าพเจ้าชื่อจงกล่าวว่าและเพื่อนงานของข้าพเจ้าที่ครั้งนี้ชื่อนางหัววังเพราะข้าพเจ้าถือเป็นเกียรติอย่างสูงที่สภาโฮมว่างแห่งสหรัฐอเมริกาได้ให้เกียรติให้พวกข้าพเจ้าทั้งสองมาทำวิธีให้ท่านประธานวังส่งในมื้อนี้อาจจะมีการบกพร่องสิ่งทุกอย่างบางอย่างแต่ขอให้พวกท่านทุกคนให้อภัยด้วยต่อไปนี้ขอให้ทุกคนพยายามลุกขึ้นเพื่อจะมาเข้ารบเพลงชาติลาว
让人选择走被一种của我们mọi trong thời cho phong dư thiên trí năng của nhà ba hoa và ra trò rong cỏ rong xe tỏ giải nên số tù tôn trò bế ua bắt hàng vạn giống lưu cộng giống ua do rậu cơ hầu nữ lưu neng. Good morning, honorable guests, distinguished leaders, family, friends. My name is Ba Hoa Van on behalf of co-host Rong Kava and the entire family. Extended a solemn welcome to all as we gather to honor and celebrate the profound life of Chairman Wat Zong. And thank you for being here today. To begin our service, we will honor the nation that became a home to Chairman Wat Zong Wan and so many in our community. Please rise if you are able to for the presentation of the American National Anthem. Bây giờ trò răng câu phụ do lúc tết chờ nó thì bỏ bố lúc tết chờ nó America the National Anthem. Vấn đề有出席，一班人老我一路过上了莫里纳，呀，因为要莫得图特加上，天去达里纳，我找我被这找机了的机，他的碰着呢，他就不谈容车，我要读手机的 President of One Council USA。Bây giờ nữa là hãy biết là lúc nào last welcome Rong Tsev, the President of Bank Council USA, to make a remark.
Bắt đầu bật trống có nhà bê linh cho nó châu vật rộng có nhà bê đừng nọ chữ rộng nếu nó cũ ya bắt đầu rộng xe sẽ chế được bê và cao số of USA bê cho cứ to có lăng tụ có khỏa bé tôi có lúc bằng lúc sau bé chúng nó chỉ bé tôi nó bé mua ít lúc bằng ở cho lúc tụi co nhớ sợ gia chính chỉ giờ ban đồng ta sẽ có một sự yên chính giờ ban nhà ban cu rồi có cho mong ta là tổ nhau ta tết tổ chồng chỉ ta đã nếu nó giờ inu cơ đã coi lại cú rồi cho cái gì rồi có trên này bây giờ chờ thì là tới chữ có thể không là cú cả rồi sẽ có tài sự trời to giờ to ý linh sai lưu công ý linh sai lưu yên phụ được co cú có tổ cho mong ta là tổ nhau ta tết tổ chồng cho nên đã có con trai giờ một tên nào tới chữ giờ lúc sẽ coi giờ lúc hai được coi nữa em muốn rộng coi nữa mà lúc băng nó là gì giờ bé văn khẩu số mỗi cho luôn ô có muốn được coi sau lên đây là chỉ cho cháu ít là có được băng mà bé lúc băng hoàn toàn nữaข้าพเจ้าขอเฮียนและแสดงความนับถือให้แก่สมเด็จเจ้าฟ้าใส่สุริวงศ์สว่างองค์สำเร็จรัชกาลแผ่นดินพร้อมด้วยญาติวงศ์ลันสังลำเข้าข้าพเจ้ายินดีที่มื้อนี้ได้เสียสละเวลาที่ยิ่งใหญ่และมีค่ามาร่วมงานสุสการของท่านพระจงวันนี้มีค่าที่ยิ่งใหญ่ให้พวกเราเข้าใจโนใหญ่นู้จมูคือเป็นเจนิมองตอบปลุกเลยอีตัวรองเธอจ่ออีตัวรองเธอนี่อีตัวรองจีเจอีตัวรองcó giờ ít tu rong gì ít tu rong giờ ít tu rong tu ít tu rong ti ít tu rong cử tới bây giờ tôi này tới bây giờ này mong cũng như chỉ hàn đào hàn cho vạn trong giờ cũng muốn thẳng cho vạn trong mà cũng bộ vạn trong nên chỉ là ít tu cứ như cho là ít tu nọ là ít tu trừ đó là như ít tu community person luôn community nó mà giờ dị chống chỉ dị rộng mà bà chống vậy tụi tôi này cứ như chỉ sai chế chỉ sai mua chỉ sai từ lúc tụi giàu chỉ sai từ chế tụi chùa chỉ sai từ cứ giờ luôn nữa hết chỉ luôn nữa giờ nó tụi lên tụi tông cản là chỉ niệm mong lên tụi giờ khổng hết chỉ khổng giờ tụi tao niệm mong hết tụi tao niệm mong là hoàn toàn chỉ chơi tranh tụi này nếu ít lên thì mong nữa, của chuyện yêu tao mới ra của mong cho California, của một xuân ra trả nhà hồng, của nhà nho rồi chạy của nhà hồng, của luật xuân đã phát triển nhà nho cha của luật trí vật chồng, cứ chặt thay thật lúa kì, anh ấy ít lên xứ người tôn nữa, để của mong biết cái là một sinh trí tại trả nhà hồng, thảo của phụ nơi trong này nổ hai chị ta lên ở Isa của mong cho Oklahoma em này tôi hai lần ra ha của họ một cộng ha chỉ là rất là một cái lò rể về nhà mong nhà nếu ít lên thì nhỏ đợi nó lúc to em cũng mà lên mà hạt rồi cho nó cho ô hạt ra trang nó sụt chay để cho nó một sù rồi chỉ bố mà lại lúc cho nó một sù nếu ấy tụi tôi này cứ nếu ở đó chỉ nếu ở ta hai người chỉ có kiện, người chỉ có chơi yếm mù, người chỉ có mình mọt, người ôn lần đã lúc sắc lắm bầu, vậy là nó lâu nữa là, của chỉ bao mê, ta sẽ cố gắng dùng nữa, ít tuổi tôi này rồi lại nó, cho tôi này rồi lại cũ, rồi lại co, rồi lại bê, mà ít tạ, một chỗ bê tù. Thế thì cho tôi này rồi lại vận trong mà áp hết tạ dù chỉ một ít tu cũng mong cơ bé mong cơ từ bên nhon giang được cả cái mà vạn giống từ bên nhon ta sử dụng được blue là bây giờ dùng ở cho này phần chế này gửi chế một lúc xa lưu ở cho xa được bên văn khẩu số ở dưới xe ấy là một là luôn đây nữa giờ ít học công mộng thì bạn giống một trò chơi được về để về ở cho đi đâu ở cho ít trồng cái tên đi trang trồng cho nó dâu trồng là trồng chữ trồng có tút cho security số phăng số phải chỉ hạt cho họ theo hồn nụ cứ nó mẹ cho cả cho nụ chê để mẹ tua bằng bên đằng mà trong lúc bằng lưỡi sọ nên ít khó kế bằng cái bây giờ chủ mẹ cho ra tương chi dân chủ chỉ trợ cho sau lúc nó có một chính trâu dân dùng trong một sai chỉ giờ mẹ sẽ chơi trâu nếu là mẹ sẽ chơi chuyện tôi lên tôi hãy lưu rộng tôi bắt đầu bắt rộng là thọ của mẹ nhớ tập ăn mẹ ở trang chỉ tôi làm chỉ cứ nhận thì tôi nhận đời giờ mẹ sẽ chơi trâu ở trong đó
总之，但係那冇他就我都能出聲，有就自己嚟碰把把子呢。sau khi tu sửa làm được hai tiền yêu bóng ít tu cái đi là yêu lại ít tu cái đi cho yêu chơi là yêu mua cái tu sửa lo chỉ bảo hai tiền tây rau luôn đủ cho đi yêu những chỉ bảo xa hai tiền yêu yêu đi chăng. The loss of a brother is a deep and personal sorrow. We are now privileged to hear from two members of Chairman Vazong's family. First, I would like to invite the eldest brother, Mr. Txoov. Following him will be Mr. Neng Xiong, who you may know as the representative of the Vang Pao's family and the president of Hmong Development Foundation. Giờ lên đó thọ cho Txoov thia Neng Xiong.
Before my older brother Neng Xiong talk, I would like to say a few words to the royal family. Your Royal Highness Prince Sullivan Sabah, the Royal Highness Princess and Txog, and esteemed members of the royal family. On behalf of the family of Txog, we are deeply honored by your presence at the funeral of our beloved brother, Vazong Ba. We are sincerely grateful for the kindness that the royal family has shown to our family and to the Hmong people, both during our time in Laos and even now in the years since. We still remember fondly the many visits that your grandfather the many visits that your grandfather to Long Kiang in the 60s and 70s, and the opportunity he gave us to serve the country with honor as full citizen. As a new generation rise to carry forward our legacy, please know that our love and respect for the royal family remain unchanged. Thank you again for joining us today to honor and send off our brother Vazong. And also, I would like to thank the many distinguished guests and honorable guests we have today came here to honor Watson's life. Your presence is a profound gesture of respect and compassion for our family. We are deeply grateful for your kindness and support during this difficult time.
Okay, กูถอยไปเฉลยชนดูข้าพเจ้าหวังชื่อลูกชายท่านในพลเมืองป่าคนที่3วันนี้ข้าพเจ้าและก็ครอบครัวถือเป็นเกียรติอย่างใหญ่หลวงที่ได้มีโอกาสต้อนรับเสด็จเจ้าสุรวงศ์สว่างของราชวงศ์ลานซางโฮมขาวแล้วก็ผู้ติดตามทุกท่านท่านวังจงจึงเป็นอ้ายของขน้อยเองหลังจากท่านในพระองค์เปล่าได้เสียไปเพิ่นก็ขึ้นมารับหน้าที่บึงแยงดูแลพี่น้องนักรบเก่าทุกสถาบันจนฮอดมือวันที่8เดือนที่แล้วนี้แต่เพิ่นก็ได้เสียชีวิตไปข้าพเจ้าและก็ครอบครัวมีความซาบซึ้งและดีใจและสิจดจำไว้นามพระทัยของพระองค์ที่สละเวลามาในงานนี้ทุกคนในนี้ขอขอบใจในนามของพี่น้องมุงทุกคนขอบใจเสด็จหลายในโลกตำI would like to thank you and welcome all our honorable guests and distinguished leaders. กูอยากให้จะไปจะมองมันเอาหน้าเราว่าตรงตอนละตัวเจ้าหรือเนาะที่เขาที่ในปนเสียเนาะหรือว่าที่หนึ่งมันคาเต้ขอเต้เขียเจ้าหรือเราไปมองตัวไปเจ้าตุ้นจอจานทอที่ให้เจ้านำละเก้า SKU เราอยากไปเจ้ากองหอทหาร National Defense อยากจะเจอเนาะหรือว่าที่หนึ่งชิตเอาชอเลยนุ่งเราหมู่เขาเนาะตะกี้มูลหรือคอเลยเต่าเมื่อโกเป้ก็เปล่าจังนะก็อ้อก็เป้จังนะปุยตัวนั่งอายุที่จ่าเจ้าแต่ชงลีแล้วว่าตรงเลยว่าเขาหรือยังชิตเอานอกเต่าชิตเอาปืนเต่าวันนี้ไม่หยอดที่เราจีบอเนี่ยหนึ่งวันที่ชี้อย่างหนึ่งไม่ตัวหม้อจีแต่ชีวิตตะเกียรู้มองตะเกียเธอจะไปมองรู้นั่งเธอจะไปจะคู่ตุ้จอจะนายทหารชวนเล่นตูหนึ่งม้วนหนึ่งรู้รอวัวรู้รอตานะฮารินาโรเน่เชียหนึ่งตัวมอเจหนึ่งจะไปเจวัวรู้รอตาเกเลยชีเตาชอเตาแต่หนึ่งรถเปล่าที่มันตั้งมันหนึ่งเทียตัวจอไปเจเลยกูเที่ยในนามไปครอบครัวลงเชียเดี๋ยวเราว่าต้องรู้ดาวรู้รอหรือตัวเซอร์วิสไปจากมองเนาะชีเสียได้vìเดี๋ยวไปครอบครัวไปปอนในเสด็จตัวป้าเตะเธอไปตัวป้าไปชวนเล่นตูแต่คนเรากูว่ารู้โอกาสเนาะrecognize ในตันทอนะแค่ในโชว์ปนาทอ อุจจาพิเศษโจลูกกองหอว่างคอนโซล of USA เนี่ยเขานอมัวเอาไปจูฟังเรือของลูกกองหอนอจะฉีดตัวนุ่งนอตัวเจ้าคณะสแตปตัวป้าเปเชอรูดังนออย่าท่านหลงใจว่างที่เหนือตูผู้ลองท่านว่าตั้งที่ท่านหนอไทยว่างเท่าวัวท่านหลงเจวัวก็คณะโจนันเตานะchỉ muốn này là chơi chế bé kia lúc còn nó lu công trình này chỉ tàu đi nó cũng bao giờ chỉ thầu là vào tổng sẽ tàu y lì nó nên chỉ tàu so đi vì họ chế bé nhau họ ta tông chỉ tạt cho mở chế cũng bao giờ nên kia họ luyện rồi không mà tôi thì chỉ để thầu vào lu vàng con sồi trong nó tàu nhau họ nói bé mua cho cùng họ ทหารนำเราเก่าออเปรูเอเจนซี่นะมัวจะ SEU ที่นำเราเก่าลาเวทเรนที่เปมัวจะกองหอทหาร National Defense ตัวจ่ายยังที่เชนอนุ่งนอตัวหัวนอที่ชีตัวปาเชอเทียตัวมัวเกียรติเราว่าต้องทออุเนเจ้าฮิตาเลียนดาที่โดยเฉพาะท่านดร.ไตรลงลูกกอหอสภาของเราหรือยาเป้เคยป้อยาตาละหัวแนวโฮมยาอุจจานันเตานะดร.ไตรลงเป้จอหนอจื้อมงนะยะหัวนอยาลูสเตทมินนิสโตรานะมัวดาโลจะเจอผงเฮ่อตัวของน้องเจ้าสุสานผ้าตัวของน้องเจ้าน่าจะเจอสุสานผ้าจิตาลินไปมัวตัวจังจังอย่าไปเจ้าหน่อจื้อมงเทียตัวเด็ดตัวลุลักแคลิฟอร์เนียตัวอีตัวยา Mayor of Clovis California ดร.วงมวลตัวอย่าไปจำเมืองยาวคลาวิสยาวโอเคนะรู้จักเฟรสโนอุตสาหกรรมนี้เป้ากันได้เจ็บเจ้ามือตัวน้อยPresident Joe Biden ตัวมุจาลาตัวหรือจังใช้เกวลาโอเลียโอเต้เกคือนอกคือหอยอตันทอรูสเตทแคลิฟอร์เนียหนึ่งข้อ position ยา Director of Agriculture ตัวน้อยท่านบงเขียงตัวแคลิฟอร์เนียตัวเจ้าหัวนอเจ้าทอวัวนี่เฉลิมโจสุดท้ายเนาะไอ้เจนังรับฝันตัวยาตุตีเจ้าตอนนั้นไปจะกือยันเนาะทองอาเตียวนี่เฉลิมโจนะสุดชั่วลังที่จีให้ตัวล้อตัวยาวจีให้เจ้ากงหอนังชื่อนังเราตานชาเป๊จังเนี่ยเจสุดตัวสั่งแต่มีตู้มีหนัวชนสุดตูเป๊อยู่ในพลเจนังเป๊ยอจงเป๊ลูเซียอย่างมองถึงเราเป๊อยู่ในพลเตาไฮเจียจะยังหนึ่งจีย้อนเลยทอก่อนในรู้หนึ่งเจนังนู้นน่ะเป๊ปอเลยtàu có ở chồng là từ này buồn cho bé trẻ là mong chừng là bé nhau cú cha nó còn chùa đó cú cha cứ tận cho bé sản nhà province đó nèแต่bé cho cứ đi tận cho sau đó ship tổ tề ship bộ tới bự là ba thơ bé có ý sành mong cho sành đi chi chuẩn qua thì nung từ giờ chỉ muốn bé là cho mình đứa mình lo tất cả nó chỉ bao chỉ là chỉ bao giờ cũng không kể chạy chỉ bao giờ không luôn năng là họ cho họ lựa chơi là nó để bé mà cho hay là nó này bao bé chỉ năng chỉ nhau là bé mong nè chỉ nhau là này sẽ là cú thọ hay là nó thứ cụ cha cụ ti lâu cha tàn rau cụ cha cứ sẽ được trong cả tiểu này cho ô chân đồng
做子的那么那些被他叫一度都要着子那来碰ว่าพอชิ้นหนึ่งเทียเหลือเราอย่างจองด้านเราว่าจองรากันกือด้านหนึ่งอยู่เราวันหนึ่งต่อโรงเรียนเต้นอหรือเราว่าต่อด้านชีใช้จันยาเทาไปชิ้นหนึ่งมั่ง Thank you, Mr. Nyezo and Neng Xiong, for sharing your personal memories. To fully honor a life, we must remember its journey. At this time, I would like to invite Nha Cha, is another beloved brother of Watzong, to come forward and present a reading of the biography, recounting the remarkable life and legacy of a man who we gather here to remember. Txog, Cha, Nha Cha.
My name is Liajdawbnmaya Bang. I'm one of the sons of General Bang Pao. It is an honor for me and all of our Bang Pao family to invite all of you here. I'm going to be reading the biography of our brother Batong. On May 25th, 1953, in the misty green mountains of Sin Quang, Laos, a child was born whose life would forever reflect the courage, sacrifice, and hope of an entire people. Batong Bang, the beloved son of General Bang Pao and Milo Bako, entered the world marked by war, but bright with promise. From the moment of his birth, Batong carried within him the strength of a great family and the destiny of a nation seeking freedom. Batong grew up in a household rich in love and history. He was one of 18 sons and 7 sisters, a vibrant family united by unbreakable bonds of affection and guided by parents whose wisdom and courage became legendary. His gentle mother, Milo Bako, nurtured kindness and compassion in her children. His father, the great General Bang Pao, the heroic commander of the Hmong army allied with the United States, instilled in them the duty to serve and to defend liberty. As a boy, Batong often accompanied his father to remote mountain outposts, watching aircraft rise into the Laotian skies, and listening to the quiet resolve of soldiers. Those early experiences planted in him a lifelong conviction that service to others is the highest calling. Gifted with a keen mind and steadfast heart, Batong pursued education with remarkable determination. He excelled at the American Compound School in Vientiane, mastering languages and cultures with ease. In 1974, he graduated with distinction from the Stoughton Military Academy in Virginia, earning admiration for his discipline and leadership. That same year, he made history as the very first Hmong cadet admitted into the United States Military Academy at West Point, carrying the hopes of his people into one of the world's foremost institutions of leadership. But when communist forces overran Laos in 1975, Batong, faced with a fateful choice, placing family above personal ambition, he left West Point in 1976 to reunite with his parents and siblings in Montana, where together they built a new life in America. This act of sacrifice revealed a deeper heroism than any rank or title could bestow. Batong transformed that sacrifice into decades of service. He became a tireless advocate for Hmong, Lao, Khmer, and Mien refugees, helping thousands find dignity, work, and education in their adopted homeland. Alongside his father, General Bang Pao, he traveled across the United States and around the world, meeting leaders and testifying before governments and the United Nations. He spoke for the voiceless, demanding freedom, human rights, in recognition for all who longed to return to a peaceful Laos. As president of the United Lao Council for Peace, Freedom, and Reconstruction, the North American branch, he carried forward his father's vision of unity and democracy. His leadership inspired courage in weary hearts and strengthened the worldwide Lao and Hmong communities. Greater than all public achievement was Vatong's devotion to those he loved the most. He shared a lifetime of deep companionship with his beloved wife, Gaoli. Together they raised 4 wonderful sons, Chufu, Chufeng, Fonghua, and Luota, and 1 cherished daughter, Banya Francis. He found endless joy in his 9 grandchildren, whose laughter filled his later years with light. And he remained forever bound to his 18 brothers and 7 sisters, drawing strength from the immense family circle that shaped his early days. On August 8, 2025, in St. Paul, Minnesota, Vatong passed away peacefully, surrounded by those he loved. Though his voice is now silent, his spirit speaks still in every refugee who found a home, in every young Hmong who dares to dream, and in every kind of act of kindness inspired by his life. As we stand together in this sacred moment, we feel the weight of our loss. Yet, within that sorrow, something eternal stirs. We are gathered here not only to mourn of the passing of Vatong Vang, but to honor the greatness of his spirit, a spirit that will never die. Vatong's life was a bridge between generations, between the land of his birth and the land of his children, between war and peace, struggle and freedom, despair and hope. He carried the pain of his people quietly in his heart, and he transformed that pain into purpose. Every breath he took was a prayer for his family, his community, and for the dignity of those who had no voice. He was not just a son of General Vang Pao, nor a father, a husband, or a brother. He was the living heartbeat of a people whose story could not be silenced. His love was not loud, yet it was stronger than thunder. His faith was not seen, yet it moved mountains. To those who knew him, Vatong was a light that shone through the fog of hardship. He was gentle, but unyielding, humble, but full of pride. His laughter warmed hearts, his presence gave peace, his courage reminded us all that true heroes are not those who seek glory, but those who serve quietly and give everything they have for others. Today, our hearts are heavy. We must remember this truth. A man like Vatong does not leave us. He becomes part of us. His love flows now through his wife, his children, his grandchildren, his brothers and his sisters, and through every one of us who carries his story forward. So when you hear the wind whisper through the trees, know that his spirit walks beside you. When you see the stars over the mountains of Laos or the skies of Minnesota, know that his light still shines there. And when your heart aches from missing him, close your eyes and you will feel his hand, steady, gentle, and full of love, reminding you that he is home now, resting in eternal peace. Let us honor him, not by tears alone, but by the lives that we live. Let us love as he loved, fiercely, selfishly, without boundaries. Let us serve as he served, with courage, compassion, and humility. Because when all is said and done, the true measure of a man's life is not found in wealth or titles, but in the love that he leaves behind. And Vatong Vang has left behind a love so vast, so deep, and so pure that it will echo through eternity and generation yet to come. May his soul find everlasting peace. May his memories bless our hearts forever. And may we, the living, carry his light forward until we meet again in the eternal home of freedom and joy. Thank you very much.
我就念着 Thank you, 念着 A great man's legacy is often carried forward by the family he built and cherished. Chairman Vatsong is survived by his devoted wife, Gao Li, and their 5 children, Zhu Fu, Zhu Feng, Feng Hua, Du Tao, and Banya Francis. Ý tôi nên chẳng chắn là do thao cho nữ dân mua ý chí nữ rong lúc thiết chỗ chân nữ gia đình ta bắt thảo vào trong tàu trò chê nữ bọn nịa gạo lì thiết nữ trí từ mình nhỏ và do chú phụ chú phênh phong hoa tú thảo thiết bọn nịa. It is my honor, or distinct honor, to introduce the woman who stood by his side through a lifetime of partnership and love. Friends, please join me welcome Mrs. Vatsongva. Talk chào Nia Vatsongva là do Nia Bát Thà Vatsongva có là happy là luôn.
Thank you all for being here today. I want to acknowledge His Royal Highness Prince Sullivan Savan and Her Highness, Her Royal Highness Princess Chensu Sutawa Savan. Thank you all for, the members of the Laos royal family and the officials to celebrate the life of in memory of Txog. My name is Goldie, a spouse of Txog. Thadamu te kuyo hai lu mong na. Wa cho cái ti nâng trà phong dư tu lo tu dầu ni to pa chẳng mặt trong lu tặng no. Thiên lý chữ sĩ tàu rồng câu hẳn và cho trâu ni rồi đào chẳng sĩ lúc sĩ hợp mua nông kỳ thiên bá nhiệt chia tổ chức cả thiên lý tàu rồng lì nọ cú quan địa của chú mua chỉ trâu ni rồi đào trâu ni cho cái lu cái chùa vặt giống thiên chỉ này phong ba bó chế năng cú chúng mới lo lùวันนี้trong sư lo vặt tiền đi rồi đời yo chỉ xả đi cha giờ tia vặt giống nữ tụ gì tàu cho bé chơi là lò chẳng cho bé chẳng hiện tu thiên gì này phong ba bỏ chế năng em bé yo chỉ lu chỉ pa một chỉ một nô cơ nước cá đạn chỉ tăng tư họ mua cái gì là chỉ sau ở xe đây bây dân mặn ở điện nào hải thia dân mặn gì bây nơi mò ở cho sở đầu cho cái lú cái chùa cho vợ sống bị người do ý tôi năng xuyên tế cho lù cho tù lú thia cho mong bầu lì nữ chỉ này phong pháp bỏ thia nữ thiết sĩ lưu sĩ hở ba mong đầu tiên nó lò cho nu nữ cho xìa tù lợ thảo u chỉ này phong ba bỏ mong chọn nhẹ chỉ mua nhẹ lò thể xê tê chế năng chẳng mua nhẹ chẳng mua tê mì tô mì nhỏ mù chả nu chàng tì chỉ này phong ba bỏ thiên lý chia chỉ xia một cỡ luôn du luôn gì ấy mà cho cá là ba dù chế năng mong cậu mong thiên mua và họ sở si luôn do tia tê tí năng si tự uốn năng và giống nữ bỏ mong cho cái chợ nhẹ nữ chỉ mua ít bỏ trò lua tự sĩ nữ lậu từ chính châu chỉ lù trầu tê cứ tê ti cọ tù lo tù mua ba ở tù chỉ mua chỉ do mong sư ấy nữ thiên lý ba nữ khi Lucia đã phò ba cứ tin năng chẳng mong thia lama tê ma sủa tí chỉ thân thò cú bỏ nữ cho cái lưu long bậu lì nò cú đo nữ ua luôn năng cú thiệt thơ nữ vị nữ mua lưu xia lo lưu cho lama bê sẵn chỉ hai tê cứ ti phong dư lăng tư lò lúc cộng hộ tư chờ cho lợi vợ chồng gia dụng một cộng cọ tàu chỉ hai nhớ đê lò nhớ rề thầu tư nữ hai lo lù trâu cho cực trâu sợ đời ta nữ lo lù sầu nữ hai tìa bế dòng mong trả do trong hai tìa lô sẵn chạy chìa tê tu tên xài và là sĩ sầu ở năng sư bên mong chỉ hai mong đỡ là mong chúa là mong nhớ mì cà thay tế là phá kỳ sợ đời dân nhau tí tung mong sư cú rong xia đi sợ đời tổ cộng bê chế năng do cho và chồng một chỉ là chị của nhà hai ở lo lù điện nó cho vợ chồng nó mò vợ chồng cú mong để cú thiệt tàu lần ra có chỉ sầu ở trên cả đầu tiệm nó có do ý tu chỉ chế rong cho lù thiệt cho tù cho cụ chủ tù ước luôn năng có sai cụ trồng kỳ mua khó lo khó mê khó xét khó kỳ có món tỷ ta cụ có cho kỳ luôn nữa mò ước năng tàu bé cho tật lưu sống có xuyên tế xuyên rộng có dân chỉ chạy cụ ước năng tế lý nó là nhẹ rong lý lia sư nhau chỉ tòng tiền tàu ấy có tới yon chạy về cho nên tôi một lần chỉ nó một chỉ cụ yo chỉ nó có lâu xuống luôn thì chỉ một có yon cho cụ kê li ya ta lão lại cụ nó lần chơi yo chỉ cá cụ bự lần chơi yo chỉ sọ chia rõ có một cái dơ lọ dầu nó có một chơi con chạy về cho nên tôi chị có yêu chạy với một thầy ý sĩ nữa mà cho cái nó chị nghĩ ý cho cái cũng chẳng chỉ tàu có chia chị này chị sống cái này chỉ không kia gì bây giờ này tôi chỗ thì tôi có khá sống đó chỉ có yêu chạy về cái này là sao có là hai cho cô hai tiền có là một vacation của chúng cô hai tiền lúc tết lúc chờ được tôi chỉ mang về ta chỉ nó để có chỉ cho chia châu đó lưỡi xong cho ui in chạy mua sư thì có tôi chạy cũ chạy về ở để ta bây giờ này tôi là thì chia cùng nhau xiết tốt cụ có trong đó cái chuyện đó cá là xa lù trong bé để liệt tôi cho cứ ti cho con mùa thế cho phong dương cái mù lợn lợn thọ cái mù rồng đó mà do tia cái chuyện ít bắt hiện tôi nhớ tạo cả cái mù tôi rồng lợn lợn thọ có say sủa thế bỏ bé cho liệt tôi cho bé nó có nhớ rồng cô tụi mình chỉ sẽ rong cô lúc con nữa mà thầu cho trâu cho niệm lo chỉ lo niệm giận chín giận ngọc hầu vô lầu con một đâu đủ niệm đã lâu chỉ đã lâu cho viên chồng chỉ lo chỉ lâu chỉ lùa tiết cháu phong dương sợ đời tan thọ chỉ hai tu lo là trâu một trâu tu dâu cô doanh nhân chồng cô doanh nhân chồng đi sợ đời tu tiên trị một thay ý sĩ vị nhân đi tu ba để bạn sống thiệt tàu đi luôn tặng nhìn ra yết tàu ba po thị nữ câu ly cô đi sợ đời trong đâu vừa thọ cho mình tốt ở Việt Nam thì bắt đầu thọ cho ở làm về cho cái ti dập okay, nếp biểu